Good morning, and welcome to this morning's Morning Corona Poems. I decided to do these somewhere else today, and so I've stopped for a moment on my daily walk here in Barking Park to sit next to the trees and hear the birds. Today is a very special day, because it would have been Alex Hoskins' 30th birthday. Sadly, Alex died on the 18th of August 2016, and her mum, Carol, has asked me whether I would read a poem in tribute to Alex. I didn't know Alex, but my daughter Grace was one of her closest friends, and sadly through the loss of Alex, I got to meet Carol, and she's since become a really good friend. So Carol says this: Alex took her own life on the 18th of August 2016. Today would have been her 30th birthday. She was a very beautiful young woman, a loving daughter and sister. She had delicate, pale skin, gorgeous, flowing red hair, penetrating green hazel eyes. She loved beautiful things. She was studying fine art at Central St. Martin's. Her creativity was innate. She loved her family very much, and yet all her many assets were beaten into insignificance by the power of her intermittent mental illness. Although this huge tragedy has hit us all very hard, Alex's sister Virginia, her dad Nigel, and I have chosen to continue life in as positive a way as we can. It is what Alex asked us to do in her suicide note, and we wouldn't want to disappoint her. Virginia has a loving husband, Tom, whom Alex knew, and now a beautiful little boy, Heath, who gives us all immense joy. We choose to remember the full and creative life that Alex lived, and to cherish the person she was for 26 years, rather than fill our hearts and minds with regret and misery. Alex left an indelible mark on all who knew her and loved her. This poem by Mary Oliver evokes the inner turmoil she suffered so sharply, and it's called Night and River. Night and River by Mary Oliver. I have seen the great feet leaping into the river, and I have seen moonlight milky along the long muzzle, and I have seen the body of something scaled and wonderful, slumped in the sudden fire of its mouth, and I could not tell which fit me more comfortably, the power or the powerlessness. Neither would have me entirely. I was divided, consumed by sympathy, pity, admiration. After a while, it was done. The fish had vanished. The bear lumped away to the green shore and into the trees. And then there was only this story. It followed me home and entered into my house, a difficult guest with a single tune, which it hums all day and through the night, slowly or briskly, it doesn't matter. It sounds like a river leaping and falling. It sounds like a body falling apart. So, thank you, Carol, for requesting today's poem, and I feel tremendously honoured to read it for you on this day that would have been a very special day for Alex, her 30th birthday, her really coming into full adulthood. Alex was an incredible artist, really, really talented from a very young age, and in spite of all her struggles, she has left behind a wonderful legacy in her artwork, which Carol's given me permission to post as an album on my page for those of you who would like to take a look. They also have some photos of Alex. I'm also going to post in a minute the Just Giving page, which Carol and Virginia and Nigel set up in memory of Alex for her 30th birthday, and they've already raised almost £4,500. So if anybody would like to donate, it's specifically for the charity that does research into mental illness. And so I hope we can all just give our thoughts to Carol and Nigel and Virginia today, and I'm really glad that it's a beautiful sunny day for them. And thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Sarah, for watching, and Carol and family. So this is my first foray into the beautiful nature, and it really is true that nature is coming back in a way that we haven't known for a long time. So have a good day, everyone, and thank you very much for sharing this and tuning in. See you tomorrow.